Napoleon Hill reveals the secret to wealth in just 90 days. Imagine if you could unlock this secret to wealth in just 90 days. What if you could start today? Build your dream life and leave fear and doubt behind. In this video, Napoleon Hill reveals the blueprint for success that anyone can apply to achieve wealth and personal growth in record time. Stay tuned to discover the life-changing principles that can transform your future, and it all starts with just one decision. Part 1: Introduction to Napoleon Hill and his philosophy of success. Napoleon Hill, one of the most influential figures in the personal development and self-help movement, dedicated his life to studying the principles that contribute to success. He spent over 20 years interviewing more than 500 successful individuals, including the likes of Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, and Thomas Edison. The culmination of his efforts is encapsulated in his most famous work, Think and Grow Rich, a book that outlines the psychological and practical foundations of wealth building. In this first part, we will explore Napoleon Hill's foundational philosophy for achieving wealth and success, as well as the core principles that have guided countless individuals toward financial independence and personal growth. Hill's philosophy: thoughts become things. One of Hill's most powerful beliefs was that what the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. This idea lies at the core of his philosophy and serves as the foundation for everything he teaches. According to Hill, success begins with a thought, an idea that manifests through persistence, planning, and the belief that it is possible to achieve. This notion is pivotal because it challenges the conventional belief that success is purely a product of hard work or luck. Instead, Hill stresses that mental clarity, a focused mind, and a positive attitude are the real keys to unlocking wealth and success. He introduces the concept of definiteness of purpose, which he defines as having a clear, specific goal in mind. This goal should be so ingrained in one's mind that it dominates every thought and action. The power of the mind, Hill argues, can turn this idea into a concrete reality, whether that goal is financial, personal, or professional. The principles that Hill lays out are universally applicable. The role of desire in achieving wealth. Napoleon Hill argues that the starting point of all achievement is desire. While many people may claim they want to be wealthy or successful, Hill believes that it's only the burning, intense desire for something that moves a person toward action. This desire, he explains, must be definite and must be accompanied by a clear plan to achieve it. Vague or generalized desires will not create the same results as a well-defined goal with a structured plan of action. Hill's teaching emphasizes that desire must not be passive. He stresses the importance of transforming desire into a definite decision, a commitment to achieving one's goal. Regardless of the obstacles, only through this kind of determination can success be obtained. For Hill, wealth is a result of this definite desire coupled with persistence and effort. This desire is not just about monetary gain. It encompasses anything that one truly wants to achieve, whether it's love, recognition, success, or personal fulfillment. The desire must be accompanied by faith and a clear plan of action, which brings us to Hill's next fundamental principle: the importance of faith, belief in your success. For Napoleon Hill, faith is the foundation of success. He argues that believing in the possibility of achieving your goals is a powerful force that shapes your reality. Faith is what turns mere hope into action. Hill elaborates on this concept by introducing the idea of autosuggestion, a technique in which individuals repeat positive affirmations and visualizations to reinforce their belief in their abilities and the achievement of their goals. According to Hill, the subconscious mind cannot distinguish between real and imagined thoughts. When a person holds a thought or belief consistently and with passion, the subconscious mind works tirelessly to manifest that belief into reality. This idea aligns with the law of attraction, which suggests that like attracts like. If you focus on success, success will come. Similarly, if you focus on failure or mediocrity, those will be the outcomes you attract. Hill encourages readers to train their minds to think only in terms of success, using positive affirmations and visualization techniques. The key, however, is not just to visualize success, but to genuinely believe that you deserve it and that it is possible for you. Faith, in this sense, is more than just hope. It is an unwavering belief that aligns thoughts, feelings, and actions toward achieving your dreams. The power of the mastermind group. In his studies of successful individuals, Hill found that one of the common traits among high achievers was their use of mastermind groups of like-minded individuals who meet regularly to discuss ideas, offer feedback, and support one another's success. According to Hill, the mastermind principle allows people to harness the collective intelligence and energy of a group, which exponentially increases the likelihood of success. Hill emphasizes that no person can achieve great wealth or success alone. By working with others who share similar goals and values, individuals can tap into new ideas, resources, and opportunities. This collaborative approach accelerates progress and provides a support system that makes it easier to overcome obstacles and stay motivated. The mastermind group is not just about pooling knowledge, it's about sharing energy, enthusiasm, and a collective vision of success. Hill stresses that one must be cautious in selecting members of a mastermind group, as they must be positive, driven, and goal-oriented to contribute to the success of all members. Persistence in overcoming failure. Another key principle in Hill's philosophy is the idea that success comes only through persistence. Hill acknowledges that there will be setbacks, failures, and obstacles along the way. But it is the ability to persist in the face of adversity that separates the successful from the unsuccessful. He notes that every successful person has faced failure at some point, but it is their refusal to give up that leads them to ultimate success. Hill's philosophy stresses that failure is not permanent unless one allows it to be. The most successful individuals in history have all encountered moments of failure, but it is their persistence and refusal to quit that allowed them to eventually achieve greatness. According to Hill, those who give up after facing initial failure never experience the breakthroughs that persistence brings. In fact, Hill claims that the greatest barrier to success is not a failure, but the fear of failure. He encourages individuals to reframe their relationship with failure, viewing it as a stepping stone rather than a setback. By embracing failure as a natural part of the journey to success, individuals can avoid the paralyzing fear that holds many back from pursuing their dreams. Conclusion: a blueprint for wealth and success. Napoleon Hill's philosophy is built on a foundation of mental discipline, faith, and persistence. The key to wealth, he argues, is not just financial acumen or hard work, but the power of the mind. By focusing on positive desires, setting clear goals, and taking persistent action, individuals can unlock their potential and create the life they want. In the following parts of this series, we will dive deeper into the specific actions, habits, and strategies that Hill suggests for achieving success in just 90 days. Hill's principles are not merely abstract concepts. They are practical tools that can be applied to real-life situations. By incorporating these principles into daily life, anyone can begin to see dramatic changes in their financial situation, career, and personal development. Part 2: the power of desire and setting clear goals. In Napoleon Hill's philosophy, the foundation of success begins with desire, a burning, all-consuming wish to achieve a specific goal. Hill argues that desire is the starting point of all achievement, and without it, success is simply not possible. But desire in itself is not enough. It must be specific, intense, and accompanied by a clear plan to reach the desired outcome. In this section, we will delve deeper into how desire, combined with goal setting, forms the bedrock of wealth and success. The importance of a definite desire. Hill firmly believes that a definite desire is essential for success. He writes that desire is the starting point of all achievement. But what does a definite desire mean? It refers to a specific, clear, and unwavering wish for something that you are determined to obtain. This desire must be so intense that it dominates your thoughts and actions. For example, Hill cites the story of Edwin C. Barnes, who, upon meeting Thomas Edison, desired nothing less than to become Edison's partner. Barnes did not merely wish for a job with Edison. He envisioned himself becoming a business partner and worked tirelessly to make that vision a reality. Barnes's success was not a product of luck. It was the result of a clear, specific desire and relentless action toward achieving it. This principle underscores the importance of specificity in setting goals. If your desire is vague, I want to be rich or I want to be successful, it's unlikely that you will achieve lasting results. Clarity of purpose is what transforms an ordinary wish into a driving force. Hill stresses that in order to achieve wealth and success, you need to know exactly what you want and have an intense desire for it. How to transform desire into action. Desire alone is not sufficient, according to Hill. Desire must be turned into action, a clear and definite desire, if acted upon with determination and commitment, leads to tangible results. In his famous work, Hill provides a 6-step formula for turning desire into a concrete plan of action. 1. Fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire. Be specific. Don't say, I want to be rich. Instead, state the exact sum you wish to acquire. 2. Determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. Success requires exchange. What are you willing to sacrifice or do in exchange for the success you want? 3. Establish a definite date when you intend to possess the money. Deadlines give focus and urgency to your goal. Without a set time frame, the desire may remain a fantasy. 4. Create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once. Don't wait for the perfect plan. Start taking action and make adjustments as you go. 5. Write a clear, concise statement of the amount of money you desire, the time limit for its achievement, and what you intend to give in return for it. This written statement should include the plan you intend to follow and the deadline for achieving the goal. Read your written statement aloud twice daily, once before going to bed and once after waking up. This technique of auto-suggestion helps reinforce the desire in your subconscious mind, making it a part of your mental fabric. By following this 6-step process, individuals are encouraged to write down their goals, read them aloud daily, and visualize themselves already in possession of the desired outcome. This process, Hill believes, activates the subconscious mind, which plays a pivotal role in translating thoughts into action. The subconscious mind works tirelessly to create the opportunities, resources, and circumstances needed to manifest the desired result. The role of faith in achieving desire. Desire alone will not manifest success. Faith is the fuel that turns desire into reality. Hill argues that without belief in your ability to achieve your goal, your desire will lack the necessary drive to propel you forward. He believes that faith is a state of mind that can be developed through conscious effort. This, in turn, impacts the actions you take toward your goal. Faith, in Hill's philosophy, is not just about hoping that success will come. It is about believing in your own power to achieve your desires. According to Hill, you must believe that you are worthy of your desire, and that success is not just for the lucky few, but is available to anyone who is willing to work for it. The more you believe in your ability to succeed, the more your actions will align with the realization of your goals. Hill provides a powerful technique for developing faith auto-suggestion. This practice involves repeating positive affirmations and visualizing yourself as having already achieved your goal. By doing this consistently, Hill argues, you begin to impress your subconscious mind with the belief that success is inevitable. The power of persistence in pursuing desire. Even with a clear goal and a strong belief in its achievement, success will not come without challenges. Hill highlights the importance of persistence, the refusal to quit in the face of obstacles. He argues that many people fail not because they lack ability or intelligence, but because they give up too soon. Persistence is the key that separates those who achieve their goals from those who fall short. Hill uses the story of Thomas Edison, who faced numerous failures before inventing the light bulb. As an example, Edison failed countless times, but his unwavering persistence eventually led him to success. His famous quote, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work," exemplifies the mindset of someone who refuses to be defeated by failure. Persistence, however, is not just about stubbornly continuing down the same path. It is about learning from setbacks and using them as stepping stones toward your goal. By developing the quality of persistence, individuals can overcome temporary failures and continue towards success without losing momentum. The power of desire, the foundation of wealth. In Hill's philosophy, desire is not just an emotional wish, but a strategic force that drives individuals toward their goals. It provides the motivation to act, the clarity to set specific goals, and the perseverance to persist when things get difficult. Hill emphasizes that the intensity and clarity of your desire directly affect your ability to achieve success. Desire is also connected to Hill's broader idea of mindset. Success is a mental game, and desire is the first step in transforming your mindset from one of limitation to one of possibility. Through a combination of a definite desire, faith, and persistence, individuals can manifest wealth and success in their lives. In the next part, we will explore the concept of autosuggestion and how this mental tool can further empower you to manifest your desires and goals. Hill's emphasis on the power of the mind continues to be a critical component of his philosophy, as it enables individuals to shape their reality and create the life they envision. Part 3, the role of faith and belief in manifesting your goals. In Napoleon Hill's philosophy, faith is a critical component of success, serving as the bridge between desire and manifestation. Hill emphasizes that without belief in your ability to achieve your goal, your desire will remain nothing more than a fleeting thought. In this section, we will explore the powerful relationship between faith and belief, and how cultivating these mental attitudes can propel you toward your desired outcome. Hill's teachings focus on the psychological processes that transform desire into reality, and faith is at the center of that transformation. Faith as the catalyst for transformation. Hill presents faith not just as a religious or spiritual concept, but as a mental attitude that influences every action and decision you make. According to Hill, faith is the visualization and belief in the attainment of desire. It is the key that turns a wish into something tangible, and it fuels the persistence needed to pursue a goal over the long term. Without faith, desire would be a hollow wish, lacking the energy and drive required to manifest success. Hill describes faith as a state of mind that can be developed and strengthened over time. He asserts that anyone can cultivate faith by consciously focusing on the goal, repeating affirmations, and visualizing the desired outcome. Over time, this process builds an unshakable belief in one's ability to succeed, which in turn shapes the actions and choices that move a person closer to their goal. Hill's theory draws heavily from the idea of autosuggestion, the process of influencing the subconscious mind through repetition of positive affirmations and visualization. He claims that autosuggestion is the medium by which faith is developed. By continuously affirming your belief in your ability to achieve your goals, you train your subconscious to accept the idea of success as inevitable. How to use autosuggestion to strengthen faith. Hill provides a simple but powerful method for developing faith autosuggestion. This technique involves the repetition of positive affirmations designed to create a strong belief in one's abilities. Hill suggests that you must write a clear statement of your goal, including what you intend to give in return for the goal, and the time frame within which you intend to achieve it. After writing this statement, Hill advises you to read it aloud twice daily, once in the morning upon waking, and once before going to bed. This practice helps you reinforce the belief that your goal is not only possible, but inevitable. Repetition of the goal statement will program the subconscious mind to accept the desired outcome as reality. Through this process, the subconscious begins to influence your thoughts, emotions, and actions toward achieving the goal. Over time, you will become increasingly confident in your ability to attain what you desire. But Hill stresses that simply reading affirmations is not enough. You must read them with emotion and belief, truly feeling the joy and satisfaction of having already achieved the goal. Hill explains that emotion is the key to transferring the affirmation from the conscious mind to the subconscious. The emotional charge behind your words is what infuses the affirmation with power, making it more likely to manifest in reality. The power of belief in shaping reality. Hill's teachings are deeply rooted in the idea that belief shapes reality. This idea aligns with the law of attraction, which suggests that your thoughts and beliefs attract experiences that align with them. Hill asserts that if you believe you can achieve your goal, the universe will bring the necessary resources, opportunities, and people into your life to help you realize it. The key, according to Hill, is belief in the possibility of success. A powerful example of this can be seen in the story of Henry Ford. The founder of the Ford Motor Company, Ford's success was built on an unshakable belief that he could build a car that was affordable and accessible to the masses. His belief in his vision was so strong that it propelled him to push through countless obstacles and setbacks. Ford's faith in his goal allowed him to innovate and create the Model T, a car that revolutionized the automobile industry. This example illustrates Hill's principle that success is not a matter of luck or chance, but a product of belief, persistence, and faith. Ford's belief in his vision led him to think creatively, solve problems, and take risks that others might have deemed impossible. His unwavering faith was a catalyst for his success, and Hill believes that anyone can replicate this success by cultivating the same belief in their own abilities and desires. Overcoming doubt and negative influences. One of the most significant barriers to faith and belief is doubt. Hill acknowledges that everyone experiences moments of doubt, but he emphasizes that doubt is the enemy of belief. If you allow negative thoughts to take root in your mind, they will sabotage your ability to achieve your goal. Hill urges you to guard your thoughts carefully, surround yourself with positive influences, and be mindful of the people you interact with. Negative people and environments will only feed doubt and disbelief. Hill suggests that you should constantly remind yourself of your worth and potential, and reject thoughts of fear or uncertainty. If you focus on what you can do, rather than on what you can't, you will train your mind to work in alignment with your goals. Hill further explains that negative emotions like fear, jealousy, and envy can destroy faith. When you are consumed with these emotions, they will block the flow of positive energy and prevent you from taking the necessary actions to achieve your goal. To combat this, Hill advises practicing emotional discipline, focusing on cultivating positive emotions like enthusiasm, confidence, and love. By doing so, you will strengthen your belief in the possibility of success and open yourself up to the opportunities that lie ahead. The connection between faith and persistence. Faith is not only essential for achieving success, it is also deeply tied to persistence. Hill explains that faith and persistence are like two sides of the same coin. Without faith, it is impossible to keep going in the face of obstacles. And without persistence, faith alone will not lead to success. Persistence is a quality that Hill values highly, as it is often the deciding factor between those who succeed and those who fail. He stresses that failure is not the end, but rather a temporary setback on the path to success. Those who persist despite failures will ultimately prevail. Faith is what sustains persistence, as it gives you the courage to keep going even when the road gets tough. Hill's philosophy suggests that by developing faith and persistence, you create a feedback loop. Your faith drives you to persist, and your persistence reinforces your faith. This self-sustaining cycle propels you toward your goal, helping you to stay focused and motivated even when faced with challenges. Conclusion: faith is the driving force behind your success. In summary, faith is the foundation that supports all of Hill's teachings. It is the force that transforms desire into reality, and it fuels persistence in the face of obstacles. By using autosuggestion, visualization, and cultivating a positive mindset, you can strengthen your faith and increase your chances of achieving your goals. Hill's philosophy asserts that faith, combined with a definite desire and a clear plan of action, will lead to success. Through the power of belief, you can unlock doors, overcome barriers, and attract the resources necessary to manifest your dreams. In the next part, we will dive deeper into the importance of mastermind groups and how collaboration with like-minded individuals can accelerate your success. Part 4, the mastermind principle and how collaboration fuels success. In Napoleon Hill's philosophy, one of the most powerful tools for achieving success is the mastermind principle. This principle underscores the importance of collaboration and mutual support in the pursuit of goals. Hill emphasizes that no one achieves lasting success alone. Rather, Success is accelerated when individuals unite their minds, resources, and efforts in the spirit of cooperation. In this section, we will explore how the mastermind principle works and why it is essential for manifesting wealth, success, and personal growth. What is a mastermind group? A mastermind group is a group of individuals who come together with the shared goal of helping each other achieve personal or professional success. These groups are not just about networking or socializing, they are intentional, goal-oriented gatherings where members use their collective knowledge, skills, and experiences to benefit one another. Hill defines a mastermind group as a friendly alliance of two or more people who work together for a definite purpose. The power of a mastermind group lies in its ability to create a synergistic effect. When two or more people collaborate, the combined energy and intellectual capacity are greater than the sum of their individual efforts. Hill explains that when like-minded individuals come together, they can achieve far more than they could ever accomplish alone. Each member of the group brings unique perspectives, ideas, and solutions to the table, creating a fertile ground for creativity, problem-solving, and growth. The benefits of a mastermind group. Hill highlights several key benefits of participating in a mastermind group. These include 1. Expanded knowledge and expertise. The mastermind group provides access to a diverse range of expertise and knowledge. Whether the goal is business growth, personal development, or spiritual enlightenment, members can tap into the collective wisdom of the group. Each member contributes their unique experiences, insights, and solutions to challenges, enabling everyone to learn and grow faster. 2. Accountability and motivation. One of the most significant challenges people face when working toward their goals is staying motivated. It is easy to become complacent or lose focus, especially when things aren't going according to plan. A mastermind group helps combat this by providing external accountability. When you share your goals and progress with others, you are more likely to stay on track and remain committed to achieving your objectives. The group provides the encouragement and support needed to maintain momentum, even when obstacles arise. 3. Problem-solving and creativity. Collaboration within a mastermind group fosters creative thinking and innovative solutions. When faced with a challenge, a group of people can approach the problem from different angles, brainstorming ideas and providing feedback. This collaborative environment sparks creativity and leads to better decision-making. No single individual can foresee all potential solutions, but a group can identify multiple possibilities that one person alone might not have considered. 4. Access to resources and opportunities. Hill emphasizes that success is not solely about knowledge and effort. It is also about access to resources and opportunities. By being part of a mastermind group, individuals gain access to a network of contacts, potential business partners, and resources that can accelerate their progress. This network can open doors to new opportunities that would otherwise remain closed, from collaborations and funding to mentorship and personal support. 5. Encouragement in times of setback. Setbacks and failures are inevitable on the path to success. However, Hill asserts that how you respond to adversity determines your ultimate success. A mastermind group provides a safe and supportive environment where members can share their challenges, receive encouragement, and find solutions. The emotional and practical support of the group can be invaluable during tough times, preventing you from giving up on your goals. The principles of effective mastermind groups. To maximize the benefits of a mastermind group, Hill outlines a few key principles for creating and participating in an effective group. 1. Clear purpose and goals. A successful mastermind group must have a clear, defined purpose. Members must agree on the group's primary focus, whether it's business, personal growth, financial success, or spiritual development. The group must also set specific goals and objectives that each member can work toward. Without a clear purpose, the group will lack direction, and members may not achieve the success they desire. 2. Trust and openness. Trust is the foundation of any successful mastermind group. Members must be willing to share their challenges, weaknesses, and vulnerabilities in order to receive the full benefit of the group. This openness creates a supportive environment where individuals can ask for help, offer advice, and provide constructive feedback. Without trust, members will hold back and the group will not reach its full potential. 3. Mutual respect and reciprocity. Effective mastermind groups are based on the principle of mutual respect. Each member must contribute to the group's success, offering their expertise and assistance to others while also being receptive to feedback and advice. Reciprocity is key. Each member benefits from the group's support and, in return, must actively support the other members. The dynamic of giving and receiving creates a balanced, thriving group. 4. Commitment and consistency. Participation in a mastermind group requires commitment and consistency. Members must show up regularly, contribute meaningfully, and stay engaged with the group's activities. Consistency builds momentum, creates trust, and ensures that the group stays on track to achieve its goals. Inconsistent participation or lack of commitment can undermine the effectiveness of the group. 5. Positive and uplifting energy. Finally, a mastermind group must maintain a positive, uplifting energy. Negative attitudes, pessimism, and jealousy have no place in a successful group. Hill encourages members to cultivate an optimistic mindset, focusing on opportunities and solutions rather than problems and limitations. A positive group atmosphere fuels creativity and inspires confidence, helping members to stay motivated and focused on their goals. How to find or create a mastermind group. Hill suggests that anyone seeking to achieve success should actively seek out or create their own mastermind group. There are a few ways to go about this. Join an existing group. Many people find success by joining a pre-existing mastermind group. These groups can be found through professional networks, business organizations, or online platforms like LinkedIn or Meetup. When joining an existing group, it's essential to evaluate whether the group's goals align with your own and whether the members share the same level of commitment and enthusiasm for success. Create your own group if you can't find a suitable group. Hill encourages individuals to take the initiative and create their own mastermind group. Start by identifying like-minded individuals who are driven, committed to growth, and share similar goals. Reach out to people in your network or use social media platforms to find potential members. Once you've gathered a group, establish clear guidelines, set regular meeting times, and agree on the group's goals. The mastermind group as a gateway to wealth and success. The mastermind principle is a central tenet of Napoleon Hill's philosophy, and for good reason. Collaboration amplifies the impact of individual efforts and accelerates success. By participating in or forming a mastermind group, individuals can leverage the collective intelligence, experience, and resources of others to achieve their goals faster and more efficiently. Hill's belief in the power of collaboration is evident in the way he presents the mastermind group as a powerful, transformative force. It helps individuals overcome the barriers of isolation and provides a steady stream of support, guidance, and opportunity. In the next part, we will explore the importance of persistent action and how developing a plan of action, combined with the support of a mastermind group, can bring about rapid progress toward your wealth-building goals. ChatGPT.9. Part 5, the power of persistence and overcoming setbacks. In the journey towards success, persistence is one of the most critical attributes. Napoleon Hill emphasizes that no one ever reaches the summit of achievement without encountering obstacles and setbacks. However, it is how you respond to failure and how persistent you are in the face of adversity that ultimately determines your success. In this section, we will explore Hill's teachings on the power of persistence, how to develop it, and how to maintain your motivation when challenges arise. The role of persistence in achieving success. Persistence, according to Napoleon Hill, is the ability to keep going in the face of adversity. It's the refusal to quit when the going gets tough. Hill describes persistence as a key trait of all successful people. It is not enough to have a desire or a plan. Success demands unyielding determination and the courage to push forward even when things don't go according to plan. Hill argues that the majority of people fail not because they lack talent or ability, but because they quit too soon. He highlights that failure is not a permanent state, but simply a temporary setback. Hill stresses that the most successful individuals have faced numerous failures, but it is their ability to persist despite these failures that enabled them to achieve greatness. For Hill, failure is only final when you stop trying. If you continue to learn from your mistakes, adapt, and press forward, failure becomes a stepping stone to eventual success. Building persistence through desire and faith. Persistence is closely linked to desire and faith, the two pillars we've discussed earlier in Hill's philosophy. Hill asserts that desire is the starting point for persistence. Without a deep, burning desire to achieve a goal, it's difficult to muster the energy to keep going when things get hard. The more intense the desire, the more motivated and committed a person becomes to the pursuit of that goal. When you're truly committed to something, you won't allow temporary setbacks to stop you from achieving it. Furthermore, faith is the fuel that sustains persistence. Hill emphasizes that a person's belief in themselves and their goal keeps them moving forward even when they are faced with failure or doubt. Faith, as we have seen, is the internal conviction that success is possible, and this belief becomes more deeply ingrained when combined with persistent action. Hill provides the example of Thomas Edison, who faced over 1,000 failures before successfully inventing the light bulb. Edison is famously quoted as saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This attitude of persistence and resilience in the face of repeated failure is what allowed Edison to eventually achieve success. His desire for invention, combined with his unshakable faith in his own ability, kept him going long after others would have given up. Recognizing and learning from setbacks. Setbacks are inevitable on the path to success. They may come in the form of financial challenges, personal obstacles, health issues, or business failures. Hill advises that instead of seeing setbacks as insurmountable roadblocks, we should see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Every setback has valuable lessons. For instance, a failed business venture might reveal weaknesses in your strategy. A lost opportunity could provide insight into what you might do differently next time. And personal setbacks can teach you about your own limitations and how to overcome them. Hill argues that it is the ability to learn from failures and adapt that differentiates those who achieve success from those who give up too soon. Self-reflection is key in this process. Instead of letting negative emotions like frustration, anger, or shame dictate your next move, Hill recommends taking time to understand what went wrong. Ask yourself the following questions. What could I have done differently? What lessons can I learn from this failure? How can I use this setback to fuel my determination going forward? The people who achieve great success are not immune to setbacks. In fact, they experience them just as much as anyone else. The difference is that they refuse to allow setbacks to define their journey. Instead, they use these experiences to adapt, grow, and refine their approach. The role of definite plans in overcoming setbacks. Persistence is made easier when you have a clear plan of action. Hill believes that a definite plan is essential for achieving success, as it provides direction, focus, and a roadmap for progress. Without a plan, individuals are left drifting aimlessly, making it easy to become discouraged and distracted when things don't go as expected. A well-structured plan allows you to navigate obstacles more effectively, instead of panicking or giving up when setbacks occur. A solid plan keeps you grounded and helps you to see how to get back on track. Hill emphasizes that every failure or obstacle presents a new opportunity to refine and adjust your plan. A successful person sees setbacks as part of the journey and uses their plan to find a new route to success. Moreover, a plan provides measurable goals, which allow you to track your progress. When you can see how far you've come, even in the face of challenges, it motivates you to keep going. This continuous assessment and adjustment ensure that your efforts are aligned with your desired outcome. The importance of decision and persistence. In Hill's philosophy, decision is one of the key characteristics of successful people. When faced with challenges or uncertainty, many people hesitate or vacillate, never fully committing to a course of action. In contrast, successful people make firm decisions and follow through on them, regardless of the difficulties they encounter along the way. Hill asserts that the act of making a decision is one of the most powerful things you can do. It signifies your commitment to achieving a goal, and it sets in motion the actions needed to make it happen. A decision is not a passive choice. It is an active declaration that you are willing to face the challenges ahead and do what is necessary to succeed. Once you make a decision, Hill advises that you stick with it and avoid the temptation to quit when things get tough. Indecision only breeds doubt and inaction, while a firm decision creates clarity and purpose. Persistence, Hill believes, is the direct result of your ability to make and stick to decisions. The power of desire, faith, persistence, and plan of action combine. When you combine desire, faith, and persistence with a definite plan of action, you create a powerful formula for success. Hill stresses that successful people are persistent because they believe in their goals and have a clear vision of how to achieve them. The persistence to keep moving forward is powered by the belief that success is inevitable if you continue to take action. Hill's philosophy also encourages you to see yourself as a persistent achiever, someone who faces setbacks head-on and learns from every challenge. He notes that those who become wealthy or successful are those who develop the ability to push through adversity and stay the course, no matter how many times they fail. Conclusion: persistence is the key to realizing your goals. Persistence is arguably the most important quality for achieving any goal. Success is never a straight path, and setbacks are part of the journey. However, Hill teaches us that the most successful individuals are those who refuse to give up, regardless of the obstacles they face. By cultivating faith, desire, and persistence, and by making decisions with clarity and confidence, you set yourself on the path to success. In the next part, we will explore how to build a network of support and the critical role that relationships and connections play in accelerating success. Through collaboration and the power of positive relationships, you can achieve your goals even more quickly and efficiently. Part 6. Building a network of support and leveraging relationships for success. As Napoleon Hill emphasizes throughout his philosophy, success is rarely achieved in isolation. While individual effort is crucial, it is equally important to understand the power of relationships and how they can significantly accelerate your journey toward wealth and personal growth. In this part, we will explore how building a network of support can empower you to achieve your goals faster, why relationships matter in the pursuit of success, and how to intentionally build and leverage a powerful network of people to help you along the way. The importance of relationships in achieving success. In Hill's worldview, no one achieves great success without the help and support of others. He states, "You are the sum total of the people you associate with." This idea speaks to the incredible impact that relationships and environments have on a person's mindset, decisions, and outcomes. The people you surround yourself with can either elevate or hold back your potential. Therefore, cultivating the right relationships is essential for maximizing your success. Hill believes that successful people are those who not only work hard but also surround themselves with individuals who share similar goals, values, and ambitions. These individuals form a supportive network that can offer guidance, feedback, and encouragement, especially when the going gets tough. The people around you influence your mindset, actions, and even the opportunities that come your way. That's why Hill advocates for intentional networking, actively seeking out relationships with individuals who can positively influence your progress. The power of a mastermind group. We've already touched on the concept of a mastermind group in earlier parts of Hill's philosophy. However, it is worth emphasizing that a mastermind group is not just a casual gathering of individuals. It is a powerful tool for building relationships that are directly aligned with your success. A mastermind group is a community of like-minded individuals who come together to help each other grow and achieve their goals. In a mastermind group, members share their expertise, offer advice, and provide feedback that helps others overcome obstacles and grow faster. Hill asserts that the synergy created by a mastermind group is far more potent than individual effort alone. Each member's collective energy and ideas help everyone in the group move toward their goals more quickly and effectively, as the group works together to solve problems, innovate, and collaborate. the power of shared knowledge is multiplied, accelerating everyone's success. Moreover, mastermind groups provide a safe space for vulnerability, where individuals can openly discuss challenges and failures without fear of judgment. This emotional support is invaluable because it helps members stay motivated during tough times and encourages them to persist when they feel discouraged. Mentorship, the importance of learning from others. Another key component of building a network of support is mentorship. Hill argues that having a mentor, someone who has already achieved what you aspire to achieve, is a crucial factor in accelerating your path to success. A mentor provides wisdom, guidance, and practical advice, helping you avoid mistakes and navigate challenges more efficiently. Mentorship allows you to learn from someone's experience, gain insight into their mistakes and successes, and receive direct advice on how to move forward. Hill notes that the most successful individuals in history had mentors who guided them, whether it was a business mentor, spiritual advisor, or personal coach. To benefit from a mentor, you must actively seek out individuals who have the expertise and experience to help you grow. A mentor is more than someone who simply offers advice. They act as a sounding board, provide constructive criticism, and give you the tools you need to advance in your endeavors. The relationship between a mentor and mentee is built on trust, openness, and a shared commitment to the mentee's success. Networking, expanding your circle of influence. Networking is not just about collecting business cards or adding people to your social media contacts. It's about cultivating meaningful, authentic relationships that can propel you towards success. Hill emphasizes that you should choose your network carefully and focus on building relationships with people who share your values and ambitions. Networking allows you to tap into new opportunities that might otherwise be out of reach. Whether you are looking for potential business partners, investors, collaborators, or customers, your network can provide access to opportunities that align with your goals. Successful people are often those who are well-connected and able to leverage their relationships to open doors that would otherwise remain closed. The key to effective networking is building genuine relationships, rather than seeking transactional interactions. Hill advises that you should always seek to add value to the people in your network by focusing on how you can help others, whether by offering advice, resources, or connections. You build a reputation as someone who is supportive, reliable, and valuable. This reputation will attract other successful and like-minded individuals to you. In Hill's view, success is not about using people for personal gain, but about creating mutually beneficial relationships where everyone involved can grow and succeed by focusing on long-term connections rather than short-term wins. You cultivate relationships that will continue to benefit you throughout your journey. Collaboration, the power of working together. Collaboration is another critical aspect of building relationships for success. In Hill's philosophy, working together with others allows you to combine resources, ideas, and expertise to achieve greater results. Collaboration enables individuals to tackle larger projects, solve complex problems, and generate innovative solutions that would be difficult to achieve individually. One of the hallmarks of successful people is their ability to collaborate effectively. Hill emphasizes that no one can achieve great success alone. The most successful people in history have all been masters of collaboration. Whether it was Henry Ford working with engineers and inventors, or Andrew Carnegie building a steel empire with the help of brilliant minds, collaboration was at the core of their success. To leverage collaboration effectively, Hill recommends seeking out individuals with complementary skills. Instead of competing with others, focus on how you can work together to achieve your shared goals. Teamwork allows you to accomplish more than you could alone, and it provides you with additional perspectives and ideas that can make your project or goal even more successful. Leveraging relationships for personal growth. Building a network of supportive relationships doesn't just accelerate professional success, it also contributes to personal growth. Being surrounded by individuals who challenge you, encourage you, and inspire you to be your best self creates an environment where personal development flourishes. Hill encourages you to find people who will help you grow as a person and who will push you to become the best version of yourself, whether through mentorship, mastermind groups, or collaborative partnerships. Being part of a supportive network allows you to expand your skills, broaden your perspectives, and improve your mindset. Relationships are also critical in holding you accountable for your growth. Hill explains that having a support system keeps you motivated and committed to your personal development goals. When you share your goals with others, it provides external accountability, which increases the likelihood of following through. Conclusion: building a supportive network is key to success. In Napoleon Hill's view, success is not solely about individual effort, it is about building and nurturing relationships that will support your growth and amplify your efforts. By surrounding yourself with the right people, you gain access to valuable opportunities, knowledge, and resources that will accelerate your progress. Whether through a mastermind group, mentorship, or collaborative partnerships, relationships are the cornerstone of sustainable success. In the next part, we will explore how taking consistent, intentional action and maintaining focus can help you continue making progress toward your goal. Even when the road becomes difficult, Hill emphasizes the importance of working on your goals daily and ensuring that your actions align with your larger vision of success. Part 7, the power of consistent action and maintaining focus. One of the most fundamental principles in Napoleon Hill's philosophy is that consistent action is the key to turning desire into reality. While desire, faith, and persistence are essential, they must be backed by action, regular, focused, and strategic action. In this section, we will explore Hill's teachings on the importance of consistent action, how to maintain focus over the long term, and how to ensure that every action you take is aligned with your ultimate goal. The importance of action in the success equation. Hill consistently emphasizes that success is not achieved through thought alone. You cannot simply think about success, wish for success, or visualize success and expect it to manifest. Success comes from consistent action, taking practical steps every day toward the realization of your goals. As Hill puts it, action is the real measure of your belief. One of the common misconceptions about success is that it requires monumental, life-changing efforts. However, Hill stresses that small, consistent actions lead to the most lasting results. He asserts that each step, no matter how small, is a step closer to your goal. Therefore, you must adopt the mindset of someone who is constantly moving forward, no matter how seemingly insignificant the actions may appear. Successful individuals are those who stay consistent, even when progress seems slow or when the results of their efforts aren't immediately visible. Consistency is the thread that ties all of Hill's principles together. It's about doing the work, day after day, without losing sight of the goal. Hill teaches that success doesn't come from grand, isolated actions, but from persistent effort over time. Overcoming procrastination with consistent action. Procrastination is one of the most significant barriers to success, and it is something Hill identifies as a key reason why many people fail to achieve their goals. Procrastination often arises from fear, doubt, or lack of clarity about how to proceed. Hill stresses that procrastination is the enemy of success and encourages individuals to take immediate action, even if the steps are small or imperfect. One of Hill's key strategies for overcoming procrastination is to break down large goals into smaller, manageable tasks. When a goal feels too overwhelming, it's easy to put it off, but by dividing the goal into smaller, more achievable steps, the process becomes less intimidating, and it becomes easier to take action. Hill advises starting with just one small step. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, don't focus on the entire manuscript right away. Instead, commit to writing a few paragraphs each day. The act of getting started is often the hardest part, but once you begin, momentum builds and procrastination fades away. Maintaining focus on your goal. Another critical aspect of consistent action is maintaining focus. In our world of distractions, it is all too easy to lose sight of your goals and get sidetracked by short-term temptations, negative influences, or the busy demands of life. Hill emphasizes that focus is a key ingredient of success. To achieve your goals, you must be able to direct all your mental energy and physical effort toward your vision without allowing distractions to pull you off course. Hill defines concentration as the ability to direct your thoughts and actions single-mindedly toward a particular goal. This means resisting the temptation to deviate from your path, even when obstacles arise or other opportunities seem more appealing. Hill advises to avoid multitasking and instead commit your full attention to the task at hand. Focus is not about being rigid or inflexible. It's about ensuring that every action you take aligns with your primary objective. By focusing all your energy on a single, well-defined goal, you are more likely to achieve it. The role of a definite plan in maintaining focus. One of Hill's key teachings is that a definite plan is necessary to maintain focus. Without a clear plan, it's easy to become distracted, disoriented, or discouraged. A plan gives you a roadmap for your journey, helping you navigate the inevitable challenges and distractions that will arise. Hill argues that plans must be flexible. While it's important to have a clear direction, it's equally important to adapt the plan as new information and circumstances arise. This flexibility allows you to stay focused on your goal without becoming discouraged by obstacles. The key is not to abandon the plan altogether, but to adjust and adapt the plan as needed. Having a plan also helps you stay motivated. When you have a clear idea of the steps needed to reach your goal, it's easier to remain engaged with the process. Even when progress is slow, your plan serves as a constant reminder of what you're working toward and why it's worth putting in the effort. The importance of routines and habits. Hill emphasizes the power of habits in achieving success. According to Hill, successful people have success-oriented routines and habits that they follow consistently. These habits include setting aside time each day to work on their goals, staying organized, and focusing on high-priority tasks. Routines and habits eliminate the need for constant decision-making. When success-oriented habits are ingrained in your daily life, they become automatic. Instead of wasting mental energy deciding what to do next, your routines keep you on track and ensure that you make consistent progress toward your goal. Hill suggests creating daily rituals such as setting aside a specific time each day for goal-related activities, reviewing your goals each morning, and spending time visualizing success that will help you stay consistent and focused. As these habits become ingrained, they will become part of your mental and emotional framework, making success feel more attainable. The importance of patience and understanding the law of gestation. Although Hill encourages persistent action, he also stresses that success often requires patience. The law of gestation, a principle Hill often refers to, states that things take time to materialize. Just as a seed takes time to grow into a plant, success takes time to manifest, especially when building something meaningful and lasting. Hill cautions against expecting immediate results. Many people give up too soon because they fail to recognize that success is a gradual process. This is where patience and faith in the process become critical, even when results seem slow or elusive. Hill urges you to continue taking action and trust that your efforts will eventually pay off. The role of energy and enthusiasm in maintaining focus. To maintain focus and motivation, Hill encourages individuals to cultivate enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is the energy that fuels persistence. It provides the emotional drive to keep going when challenges arise. When you are genuinely excited about your goals, you will naturally want to take action toward achieving them. Enthusiasm makes the process of achieving success feel enjoyable rather than burdensome. Hill argues that enthusiasm is contagious when you are enthusiastic about your goals. It will inspire others around you to support your vision and join in your efforts, whether in a business, a mastermind group, or your personal life. Enthusiasm can inspire others to collaborate and contribute to your success. Conclusion: the road to success requires consistent, focused action. In conclusion, consistent action and focus are the cornerstones of success. Napoleon Hill teaches us that success is not a matter of luck, but the result of daily effort, persistence, and clarity of purpose. While desire, faith, and relationships play vital roles in the process, it is action that ultimately leads to achievement. By committing to a definite plan, building habits, maintaining focus, and taking daily steps toward your goal, you are guaranteed to make progress. Remember that even when the path seems uncertain or progress feels slow, it is the consistent, intentional action that will carry you forward. In the next part, we will delve into the importance of overcoming fear and how to develop the courage needed to keep pursuing your goals. Even when faced with uncertainty, Hill's teachings on fear and how to conquer it will provide you with the mental tools to keep pushing forward, no matter the challenges you encounter. Part 8, Conquering Fear and Developing the Courage to Persist. In the final part of Napoleon Hill's philosophy, we delve into one of the most profound barriers to success: fear. Hill identifies fear as the most significant obstacle standing between individuals and their goals. Fear has the power to paralyze action, distort perceptions, and prevent people from taking the necessary steps to achieve their desires. In this section, we will explore Hill's teachings on how to overcome fear, why fear is often a product of the mind, and how developing courage can propel you towards success. The nature of fear and its impact on success. Napoleon Hill identifies fear as the greatest obstacle to success. It is an emotional response that often arises from a lack of certainty, insecurity, or negative thinking. Fear can manifest in many forms: fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, and even fear of success. Hill argues that fear keeps individuals stuck in their comfort zones, preventing them from taking the bold actions necessary to achieve their goals. Hill's philosophy teaches us that fear is learned, not innate. As children, we may have been conditioned to fear failure, criticism, or the consequences of taking risks. Over time, these learned fears can become deeply ingrained, influencing our decisions and actions as adults. Hill emphasizes that fear is often an illusion, a construct of the mind that is not based in reality. It is the fear of the unknown or the unfamiliar that keeps us from stepping outside of our comfort zones and reaching for our full potential. Hill also notes that fear paralyzes the mind, causing people to overthink and hesitate. When faced with fear, individuals often become indecisive and avoid taking action, even if they have the necessary resources and abilities to succeed. In this way, fear becomes the root cause of procrastination, keeping individuals stuck and unable to move forward. The 6 basic fears that hold people back. Hill identifies 6 basic fears that are universally experienced by human beings. These fears are: 1. The fear of poverty. This fear stems from the fear of losing financial security or not having enough money. It can lead to anxiety and hesitation, preventing individuals from taking risks or pursuing opportunities that could lead to greater wealth. 2. The fear of criticism. The fear of being judged or criticized by others can paralyze action. People often avoid speaking out or taking bold steps because they worry about being ridiculed or rejected. 3. The fear of ill health. This fear arises from concerns about physical health or the possibility of becoming ill. It can manifest in excessive worry, preventing people from enjoying life or pursuing their goals due to health-related anxieties. 4. The fear of loss of love. The fear of losing love or approval from others, particularly from family or significant others, can hold people back from taking the actions they need to succeed. This fear leads to people-pleasing and an inability to assert themselves. 5. The fear of old age. The fear of aging and the prospect of becoming irrelevant or incapable as one grows older can prevent individuals from pursuing their goals or making major changes in life. 6. The fear of death. Hill notes that the fear of death is often the most primal of all fears. This fear can affect how people live their lives, causing them to avoid taking risks or pursuing what truly matters. Hill believes that these 6 fears are at the core of most human anxieties and limitations. They manifest in different ways for each individual, but ultimately keep people from living their lives to the fullest. Overcoming these fears is essential to unlocking the full potential of the mind and spirit. Overcoming fear, the power of positive thinking. One of Hill's most powerful remedies for fear is positive thinking. Hill believes that the mind is a powerful tool, and that by choosing to focus on positive thoughts, individuals can reduce and eliminate fear. Positive thinking involves filling your mind with thoughts of possibility, opportunity, and self-assurance. Hill emphasizes the importance of replacing fearful thoughts with affirmative statements of confidence and success. For example, instead of focusing on the fear of failure, an individual can choose to repeat a positive affirmation like, I am capable and confident, and I can overcome any challenge that comes my way. This shift in mindset helps to transform fear into empowerment. Hill also advocates for the use of visualization as a tool to overcome fear. Visualization involves imagining yourself achieving your goals, experiencing success, and feeling confident and happy in your accomplishments. When you repeatedly visualize success, your subconscious mind becomes convinced that your goals are attainable, and fear begins to dissipate. This process builds mental resilience, allowing you to take action despite feelings of fear or doubt. The role of faith and courage in overcoming fear. Faith plays an essential role in overcoming fear. Hill emphasizes that faith in yourself and your ability to succeed is a powerful antidote to fear. When you believe that you are capable of achieving your goals, the fear of failure, criticism, or the unknown loses its grip on your actions. Courage, according to Hill, is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in spite of fear. He describes courage as the ability to take action even when you feel afraid. Hill argues that action breeds courage. The more you act, the more courage you will develop, and the less control fear will have over you. Over time, you will develop the inner strength to face challenges head-on, without being paralyzed by fear. Hill's philosophy teaches us that the fear of failure is often much worse than the failure itself. Many people avoid taking action because they fear making mistakes. However, Hill points out that failure is a learning opportunity, a necessary part of the journey to success. By reframing failure as a stepping stone rather than something to be feared, you can develop the courage to take risks and move forward with confidence. Practical steps to overcome fear. Hill offers practical steps to help overcome fear and develop courage. These steps include: 1. Acknowledge and confront your fears. The first step in overcoming fear is to acknowledge it. Recognize that fear exists, but don't allow it to dictate your actions. By confronting your fear directly, you take away its power to control you. 2. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Practice positive thinking by affirming your strength, resilience, and ability to succeed. Repeating positive affirmations daily will help reprogram your mind to believe in your capabilities. Visualize success. Spend time each day visualizing yourself achieving your goals. See yourself overcoming obstacles and feeling proud of your accomplishments. Visualization builds confidence and reduces fear by reinforcing the belief that success is possible. 4. Take immediate action. The best way to overcome fear is to take action. Hill advises that you should not wait until you feel ready or fear-free to act. Instead, take immediate, small steps towards your goal. Even if you're afraid, the more you act, the less fear will control you. 5. Seek support from others. Surround yourself with positive, supportive individuals who encourage your growth. A strong network of people who believe in you and your goals will help you stay motivated and fearless. Fear is the enemy of progress taking control of your life. Hill concludes that fear is the greatest enemy of success and personal growth. By acknowledging your fears, reframing your mindset, and taking consistent action, you can reduce the power that fear holds over you. As you build faith, courage, and self-confidence, you will find that fear loses its grip on your life. Ultimately, success is about pushing through fear. It's about taking that first step, even when you don't feel ready, and continuing to move forward despite the doubts and challenges that arise. Hill teaches that those who succeed are not those who are without fear, but those who persist despite it. In the next part, we will summarize the key principles of Hill's philosophy and how they can be applied to achieve lasting success. By implementing Hill's teachings on desire, faith, persistence, and courage, anyone can transform their life and achieve their most ambitious goals. Part 9. Summary and final thoughts on applying Napoleon Hill's principles for lasting success. As we conclude our exploration of Napoleon Hill's timeless philosophy, we can see that the principles he outlined are both profound and practical. His teachings provide a comprehensive framework for achieving success, whether in wealth, personal development, relationships, or any other area of life. In this final section, we will summarize the key lessons from Hill's philosophy and discuss how you can apply these principles in your life to achieve lasting success. The core principles of Hill's philosophy. To achieve success, Hill's philosophy revolves around several key principles that work together to guide you toward your goals. 1. Definiteness of purpose. A clear, specific goal is essential for success. Hill teaches that success starts with desire, but that desire must be focused and directed toward a concrete objective. A well-defined goal gives you clarity and direction, making it easier to plan and take action. 2. Desire and faith. Desire is the starting point of all achievement, but it must be accompanied by faith. Hill emphasizes that faith is the belief in the possibility of achieving your goal. This belief fuels persistence, guides your actions, and strengthens your resolve in the face of challenges. 3. Persistence and consistent action. Persistence is the key to overcoming obstacles and reaching your goals. Hill teaches that success does not come from grand, one-time efforts, but from consistent, focused action over time. The more persistent you are, the more likely you are to succeed, even when faced with setbacks. 4. The mastermind principle. Collaboration is essential for success. Hill underscores the importance of building a network of support, whether through a mastermind group, mentorship, or positive relationships. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who support your growth is a powerful way to amplify your efforts and achieve your goals faster. 5. Overcoming fear. Fear is the #1 obstacle to success. Hill identifies fear as a learned emotion that often holds us back from taking the necessary steps toward our goals. He teaches that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. By developing faith, positive thinking, and consistent action, you can overcome fear and transform it into fuel for progress. 6. Focused attention and visualization. Hill emphasizes the importance of keeping your attention focused on your goal and regularly visualizing its achievement. Visualization strengthens belief in your ability to succeed, reduces fear, and increases motivation. By making this a daily habit, you continuously program your subconscious mind to work toward your desired outcome. Applying Hill's principles in your life. Now that we have explored the core principles of Napoleon Hill's philosophy, let's discuss how you can apply these ideas in practical ways to create lasting success in your own life. 1. Set clear, specific goals. The first step in applying Hill's principles is to define what success looks like for you. Whether your goal is to achieve financial independence, build a successful business, improve your health, or deepen your relationships. Start by setting a specific, measurable goal. Write it down, be clear about what you want, and commit to it wholeheartedly. Without a definite goal, it's easy to become distracted and lose direction. 2. Develop a plan of action. Once you've set your goal, create a detailed plan for achieving it. Hill stresses the importance of having a definite plan of action. Break your goal down into smaller, achievable steps, and commit to taking consistent action each day, even when faced with obstacles. Continue following your plan, adjusting as needed, but never abandoning it. 3. Cultivate desire and faith to fuel your persistence. Focus on building a strong desire for your goal. This desire should be so intense that it propels you to take action, even when the going gets tough. Additionally, faith in your ability to achieve your goal is crucial. Use positive affirmations and visualization techniques to reinforce your belief in yourself and your ability to succeed. 4. Join or create a mastermind group. Surround yourself with a network of supportive individuals who share your values and goals. If you don't already have a mastermind group, actively seek out like-minded individuals to collaborate with. You can also create your own mastermind group, whether online or in person. The combined energy, ideas, and support of a group will help you stay motivated and accountable while speeding up your progress. 5. Take consistent, focused action. Success doesn't come from wishful thinking, it comes from action. Hill teaches that success is built on small, consistent steps over time. Stay focused on your goal and take action every day. Even if it's just one small step at a time, avoid distractions and stay committed to your plan. Momentum is key. The more consistent action you take, the easier it becomes to continue. Overcome fear and doubt. Fear will inevitably arise, but you must learn to manage and overcome it. Practice positive thinking, affirmations, and visualization to combat fear. Remember that fear is often irrational and that the only way to move past it is to take action despite your fears. By developing courage and faith, you will find that fear loses its grip on you, allowing you to take bold, decisive actions toward your goals. 7. Stay patient and trust the process. Lastly, Hill teaches that success requires patience. Understand that results take time and that the road to success may be winding and full of obstacles. Stay committed to your goal, trust in your plan, and keep taking action. Even when progress seems slow, patience is what allows you to persevere through tough times, and it's what makes eventual success all the more rewarding. The power of consistent self-improvement. Hill emphasizes that personal growth is an ongoing process. To achieve lasting success, you must constantly improve yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This means working on your mindset, developing new skills, and seeking out new opportunities for growth. Success is a mindset, and by continuously improving your thinking, habits, and actions, you will increase your chances of long-term success. Hill's teachings are not just about achieving wealth, but about living a successful and fulfilling life. By applying his principles, you can create a life of abundance, confidence, and achievement. Success is not reserved for the lucky few, it's a process that anyone can follow, no matter their background or current circumstances. Final thoughts: success is a journey, not a destination. Napoleon Hill's principles offer a comprehensive framework for achieving success. But it's important to remember that success is a journey, not a destination. There is no single moment when you can declare yourself successful. Success is about the continuous pursuit of your goals, the relentless focus on your personal growth, and the ongoing improvement of your mindset and actions. By committing to the principles of desire, faith, persistence, focus, and courage, you can transform your life and achieve everything you set your mind to. Remember that Hill's philosophy is not a one-time application, it is a lifetime commitment to growth, success, and fulfillment. Embrace these principles every day, and you will see your life transform in ways you never thought possible. With these principles as your guide, you can confidently move forward in your journey to success, knowing that you have the tools and mindset to achieve your goals and live the life you deserve. Are you ready to put Napoleon Hill's proven principles into action? The next 90 days could change everything for you if you stay focused, committed, and take action now. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video with anyone who needs a blueprint for success. And don't forget to leave a comment below telling us about your goal for the next 90 days. Let's hold each other accountable. Your success story starts today.